women are feeling that they are single even though they are married.
Hi lovelies, and welcome back to another TikTok video. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Stronard and here is Belly's Stitches. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's get in today's video. So lovelies, ever wondered why a lot of women is actually leaving their marriage and trying to be a single mom, or chose to just be single and not even have a kid anymore because of something like this? Guys, I came across this trending video on my For You page on TikTok and I thought to show you guys because a lot of people are actually reacting to it, including both male and female. Like, seriously guys, there are a lot of women who are actually married but they are living a single mom life, and this is a trend on TikTok. Like, this is actually happening all over the world, and people are like, why is it that a certain amount of divorce has been initiated by a woman? Like, why wouldn't they? Guys, I just wrote the clip I was able to put together as well as the stitches because so many people are still actually watch the video. Guys, why don't just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and don't forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment or whatsoever. We are just here for educational purposes, guys, so please share your video and share your thoughts in the comment section and let's get into it.
1 year ago, my husband assured me everything would be fine when we went out to eat. To this clip, everything seems to be, well, at least not for the mom anyway, because at least what we see is her trying to wrangle 3 children at the same time, while dad sits less than a foot away enjoying his meal relatively in peace. And this is not an uncommon phenomenon by any stretch of the imagination. How many times have you gone out to eat and you see a family, and it's always mom who's attending to the baby, who's attending to the kid, making sure their food is cut up, making sure they have water, making sure, they're clean, calming them down if the child becomes upset, while dad, somewhere else at the table, is completely disengaged. And we see a similar thing when people go on vacation, when mom is expected to be full-time caregiver and dad is the one who actually gets to relax and completely enjoy the vacation. But then these same men are shocked when women don't seem to be as excited for those vacations as they are. It's because to the woman, it's not a vacation. In many instances, it's more stressful because it's all the same caregiving duties, but far from home without as many resources.
Tiny, teeny bit of the household work they want to be put on pedestal. They want to announce it all the time. They want to get all the recognition and validation, yet at the same time they completely miss the fact that you take care of all the major things behind their back and go unrecognized. Not only that, you get told, oh, that's not enough, that's not work, that's way below us, that's way below me, so I won't even acknowledge it. You get to be the free housemaid, the one who does the laundry, the one who takes care of the children, the one who earns. Everything is on your shoulders and you feel like you're single while being in a relationship.
Being a married single mom, this is something I feel like that is not talked about enough. I lived this life for 5 years, and a lot of people will say, well, if you're married, how can you be a single mom? Let me tell you how. You have a partner that goes to work all day, correct? And then they come home and they do nothing because they go to work all day. That's their job. So if you're a stay-at-home mom, your job never ends and you never have any help. You do the kids by yourself, you cook by yourself, you clean by yourself, you do bedtime by yourself, even though you have a partner present. If you do work, you also work all day. And then you come home and do all of the cleaning, all of the cooking, baths, bedtime, all by yourself. This is a problem. And I have way too many mom friends that I know that live this same exact life. And men will say, oh, well, I work all day. Okay, so you get to clock out and come home. When does she get to clock out? When does her job end?
Okay, so what she's describing here is something that many women go through, but I want to zoom in on a relationship like this, where on top of the man just not helping out where he should, the woman is also experiencing narcissistic abuse. And so the woman's stress levels are tripled because on top of him not helping out with the chores, you also have to deal with the manipulation, the deception, the gaslighting, and the guilt tripping. All of the toxicity that comes with being in a narcissistic relationship. Not to turn this into a whole sermon, but let's consider Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9 to 12. It says, "Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift him up. If two lie together, they keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone?" So even if you're not religious, I'm sure you can agree that these verses from the Bible provide a profound insight into the kind of devotion and partnership and thoughtfulness required to make a relationship work for the good of all involved. Consider this analogy. We all know that 2 slices of bread are better to make a sandwich than just one, right? Of course, you can make an open-faced sandwich, but there is always this feeling that it is not complete. Additionally, that middle part of the sandwich, that part which makes the sandwich extra special and nutritious, it lacks support, right? You run the risk of watching that middle part fall to the ground when another slice of bread is not added to secure the goodness in the middle. There is no worth or value in having a partner, a husband, a wife, anyone, and not being able to rely on them for stability. That's a deadbeat right there. There are too many silent partners in today's relationships, and majority of the time it's the woman who ends up suffering. These silent partners, they fail to make an effort to make themselves available except in their times of need. And in the case of the narcissist, he intentionally neglects offering support because he wants to feel needed so he can facilitate dependency. But he doesn't want to help so he can keep you submissive. Human beings are social creatures, and when we get into relationships, we are looking for someone to be there for us so we won't feel alone. But sometimes we end up feeling lonely in the relationship than when we were single. Why is that? Because our expectations were not met. We thought we would be happier if we had someone there when we need them, but consider how irritating it feels to have someone in your life and still feel like you're single. It was Robin Williams who once said, "I used to think the worst thing in life was to end up alone. It's not. The worst thing in life is to end up with people that make you feel alone." Also, Kim Culbertson also expressed that people think being alone makes you lonely, but I don't think that's true. Being surrounded by the wrong people is the loneliest thing in the world. We need to call a spade a spade. Many of us are in marriages operating as single women, and it's a problem.
Being a married single mom. This is when a man believes that he only needs to provide monetarily for the family and then doesn't help with chores, kids, or making sure that his wife feels safe. So let's get into this. This is actually connected to the mother wound. I recently created another video that shows mother wound in men, but let's talk about the mother wound in women. And I want to quickly say that there are so many other factors on why women are feeling that they are single even though they are married. Somewhere along the line, we connected that our self-worth was connected to our productivity. We received praise from a parent that we did a good job, and now we wanted to continue pressing that button. Get good grades, go to a good school, get a degree, go and get a great corporate badass job. Then you have to land a husband and pop out cute kids, all with a smile on your face. With all of these societal expectations, we're not sure what to do and what really we are here for. So we slip into survival mode, which is our masculine energy. We want to control, demand, lead, protect, and provide for the family. the little kids. But this is also pushing the man out, meaning he has no space to actually lead, protect, provide, and desire you. Think about him coming home and you doing the dishes and you've been overwhelmed. He comes up, wraps his arms around you, and you immediately cringe, get upset, and push him away even. This is because you don't feel safe to receive love, even though you want his love, his support. Every time that you have that interaction, he then logs it in his brain that, all right, I'm leaving her alone. I'm going to go sit and watch TV. Or he doesn't realize that you even need help because you shove it in and you just talk about it in your brain. These are all trauma responses. Fight, flight, fawn, freeze. How many times during your day do you shut down and doom scroll? How often do you yell at your children to do something, controlling them, critiquing them? But this is all coming back to unhealed trauma and you getting triggered. Also, it pulls up a lot of things that you were modeled from your mother. I 100% believe that there needs to be dual household responsibility. But then many of my clients say he will do it wrong. He will make dinner wrong. He will do the laundry wrong. He will take care of the kids wrong. How can he protect, provide, and lead when you are just holding on to it? How can you create safety within yourself to allow your partner the space to come in and provide, lead, and protect you?
And I want you to store it in the back of your mind just in case you need it later. Anybody who is in your life right now that is encouraging you to have a child when you are not ready is at best a hater. At worst, they hate your guts. Because who would want you to purposely put yourself in a position to struggle mentally, emotionally, financially, if they had your best interests at heart? Kids are a ton of work. And I'm going to tell you right now from experience, 99% of the people who are now pressuring you to walk yourself into this situation will not be there for you when it happens. Matter of fact, they're going to be the ones to judge you the harshest while watching you drown. And yep, that goes for his mama too. So do yourself a favor and consider the fact that these people are trying to walk you into a situation that does not serve you or your baby as a threat.
A lot of people think single moms are just women without a spouse. Sometimes you can be a single mom in a relationship because you are doing all the work, and all he's been prepared to be as a man is a protector and a provider, but nobody told him he has to be a nurturer. So you have some of these women that are losing themselves in a marriage because they excessively have to be a mom and a dad because you are there and you are not helping. You want this woman to be your wife, but how can she when she's a full-time mom doing overtime on momming because you're not helping? You don't feel like freeing up a day or two so she can enjoy herself, so she can go out, so she can feel like a human being, so she can revitalize herself, so she can be her best version of herself for you? But yet and still, you'll work, you'll come home, and she's doing the same things. It's not like she's just a stay-at-home mom. No, she works and she takes care of the kids almost full time. Listen, men, it is our responsibility to raise our children too. Duh.
How many married single mothers do you know? Hear me out. She get up, get the kids ready for daycare, school, whatever the case may be. Go to work, get off work, pick the kids up, go to practice, come home, make dinner, get the kids ready for bed, go grocery shopping, run errands, do all these things. Never have time to herself. You go to the bathroom, the kids at the door. You in the tub, the kids at the door. It's never a quiet moment. Why? She's married. Her husband go to work, come home, and do nothing. He don't be bothered with the kids. He ain't going to no practice. He ain't picking no kids up because he feel as though he's going to work. He's paying the bills. He don't have to do that. We all know somebody or done heard about this situation. And it don't be talked about a lot. So I know y'all know somebody because I know a few people that's married and is a single mother, single parent, single mother, however you want to put it. But at the end of the night, she's still laying on the side of that man, her husband, and stressed out because she's calling her girlfriends and her other friends, her parents, and everybody talking about how all he do is go to work and come home and do nothing. I'm tired. I'm drained.
It is easier being a single mom than a married single mom. Despite the financial insecurity, sometimes housing insecurity, having to restart, removing the second adult from the home and just carrying 100% of the weight somehow turns out to be less stressful and causes less resentment than when you are sharing the house with someone who refuses to contribute. I know we're going to have triggered men jumping in the comments talking about how they work a full-time job, they're the breadwinner, they provide the health insurance, so how dare we say they don't contribute? But the contribution to a home is so much more than a paycheck. In most homes, both parents were working anyway. So both parents are managing their 40-hour work week, and then typically the mom is carrying 100% of the labor distribution within the home. I don't know why we call it distribution of labor when it's not distributed at all. The mental labor of being the CEO of your home, the boss of your entire family, is absolutely draining, and it's stressful. Somehow, when the other person's removed from the equation and all of it rests on your shoulders, it's easier. And I have literally heard from thousands of women in the comments that are saying the exact same thing. They may now be managing 2 or 3 jobs just to provide the same lifestyle for their kids, and they might be back in school full time, but they still say it's easier by themselves.
I seriously, lovelies, the first video actually got me, and this is something that has been happening in a lot of home today. Like, how could you just relax and be eating your food as a man? Like, you are just comfortable eating your food and your wife and kids are just struggling. Like, you can practically see the way this woman is actually struggling. She is just there. She has not even eaten anything or tried to put something in her mouth. She's trying to take care of 3 kids to 4 kids, and he's just there eating his food and minding his business, and as in with his phone, without even being concerned about his wife. This wife actually needs help. Like, she needs help. He's out to like maybe take 1 or 2 kids out from her. But people like this, they will just tell you that, oh my goodness, I provide the money in the house, or I actually go out to work and bring them and feed the bills. Then you are just here to take care of the kids. But they don't know that the level at which stay-at-mom suffer is just so alarming. Like, the kind of work you put in at work is more strenuous than that of a single mom with kids like this. They are like, the kids are actually many, and she's struggling. Her face, she's struggling, and there are a lot of men doing this today. The second person, your woman is carrying a child and she's also carrying the bag, like, and you are so comfortable walking behind her. You saw your wife, she's struggling to carry a baby, she's with also a bag, and you are just with your phone following her. Like what is really happening? This is the reason why a lot of women just want to be out. They chose to be on their own. Since you as an adult, you cannot even help out. I saw so many of these videos. Some of them will just come back from work, lay down, and just, that is it. The woman have to clean the house, she have to do the laundry, she have to do the dishes, she have to cook, she have to take care of the kids, and you will just go to work, come back and sleep off. Like, you can't even help her to do 1 or 2 things. And there is so many men, after all of this, they will also want a 50-50 bill with you. Like, come to think of it, if you guys are actually behaving this way, trying to suffocate these women, do you think that they will want to be with you? They wouldn't want to be with you. They will choose to be a single mom. It's better to be a single mom than to be a single married mom. Do you know what is marriage? Like, marriage is an institution. Like, you need to help your partner. Like, come on, let's be human sometimes. These women they're actually suffering. These women are suffering in silence, and they're just doing it for the sake of those kids. There are a lot of women in these shoes, but they are just trying to do it for the sake of kids, because they don't want their kids to have a divided family, or to have a separate parent. A lot of women are enduring this today. Like, I would just say kudos to stay-at-home mom. It's not easy being a stay-at-home mom. And there are so many guys that are so ungrateful that after being a stay-at-home mom, you don't know what this woman is passing through being a stay-at-home mom. You also want her to go out there, do something, bring something. What are you bringing to the table? Like, can you actually take care of a child? Can you stay with only one child, a toddler, for the whole day? Only one. Talk more of a woman that has 1, 2, 3 children to 4 kids, taking care of these kids, 4 individuals, not even one. Like, I can actually relate to this. It's not easy being a stay-at-home mom. It's better for you to even go out there, work and come back home. But who will do that? If you do that, who's going to take care of your kids? A man cannot stand taking care of taking care of one child from morning till night. It takes about 2% of men, 3% of men to do this. It's not a child's play. And some men will just do it without feeling this remorse. Oh my God, my wife is breaking down. I have to help this woman. I have to help her. Most of them will just, oh my God, yeah, I'm working, so you have to just take care of everything. Like, this is so unfair. That is why a lot of women just want to get out. They just want to be a single mom. Do you know when you're a single mom without, it's better for you to be a single mom than to be a single married mom. Seriously. Because you cannot have a grown partner who wouldn't want to help you. So, since it's only the money you're bringing to the table, and a lot of people or a lot of men out there is now asking for this stay-at-home mothers to also bring something to the table, is it not better for you to just stay on your own? At least when you go to work, you come back, you'll be the one to fix all of this. Because you can't have an adult and be doing such work. And a lot of women are even realizing that being a single mom is now a lesser job for them than being a single married mom. There are a lot of single married moms out there. I'm not disputing the fact that there are also there are good men out there who help their wife, there are good men there, but they are not much. The percentage is so small. A lot of men are in this table. A lot of men will just, okay, I am providing, so you. And so many of them, after taking care of these kids, they will still ask you, what are you bringing to the table? I have been feeding the bills for the past years. You are just home, sleeping. You can't be home sleeping with kids. That is why a lot of women just want to be child-free. Because when you have a child, you're not having it for a man. You are having that child for yourself. That means if you want to have a child as a woman, you need to think about it. Don't ever think about a man who's going to come help you raise this kid. No. This is why a lot of women want to be child-free. They don't want to pass through all those stress, depression, looking older than your age and all of that. Because you don't have a good partner to help you. Like, seriously. This actually breaks my heart. There is one of the videos I saw where this woman, oh my God, I was not able to put it here because of, whitey and all of that. This woman was carrying a baby from a car. She's also with a bag and like 2 bags in her hand, a toddler and a baby. Then the husband just, he was just coming out from the car with nothing, and this woman had to fall down with those kids. Oh Lord, this trended. I was like, what? And he was just there. So what do you need a man for if he cannot even help you? If he can help you to raise the kids that you both brought into this life? Men, we just have to do better. A lot of women are just getting fed up with all of this. Seriously. Like, we need to do better. So that the level at which these women are trying to everybody want to be independent. Like, if everyone is independent, then if everyone want to have kids or reproduce, the world will be empty. Who will occupy the world? The world will be so empty. Seriously. Everyone child free. Oh my God. then who will not occupy this world? God said that you should go into the world and multiply. Seriously. This is one of the reasons why. And there are so many reasons women don't want to give birth anymore too. It's not easy. Like, it's not easy raising a human. It's emotionally, mentally draining. So when you have a partner, at least that partner should be able to help you. Guys, anyways, why don't just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And don't forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We are just here for educational purposes, guys. So why not share this video? If you're a man and you are here in this channel, oh my god, I want to beg you to please be a good partner. Help your women, because when you help these women, you will see that a lot of women will be so happy in their marriages. There are so many, relationships that so many women are not even happy being in, as well as some men as well. So guys, share your thought in the comment section. Subscribe if you've not done that already. Like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next video. So guys, if you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We are just here for educational purposes, guys. So why not just, leave your thoughts, subscribe if you're here too, then like this video, share, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next video.